Hey, how's it going, everybody? Just thought I'd come back and do a video. Pretty sure you're probably sick of seeing all these videos, but I'm very excited. My Vinegar Syndrome package come in today. Look at the corner on that. I'm freaking worried to death that these are going to be beat to hell. Yeah, I have waited on this thing forever. I know it's not Vinegar Syndrome's fault. It's just the state of the world today in the postal service. But I think it made it to the post office on the 11th, and I just got it today. I was starting to get worried that it actually got lost because it did not get updated forever. But yeah. I picked up a few. It's always the same thing. Doesn't matter how many you pick up. You never pick up everything you need. But I'm very happy with what I got. I can't remember half of what I ordered. Which is always funny because even after I immediately order something, I never do remember what I ordered right after ordering it. So alright, let's see here. Where to start? This lovely thing here. I just woke up. Done one thing today around the house, so I had to take like a 3-4 hour nap. Alrighty. I'm always extremely happy with the way that they package stuff. Because if they wouldn't have packaged this like this, it probably would have got dinged. Well, a little bit of corner wear on that one, but it ain't nothing that's gonna kill it or anything, so I'll be alright. I guess we'll just son of a gun. So we'll just start right here with this one. During the sale, I always every year do the 2 secret titles. Just order them. I just do. I always try to end up picking those up. Now I don't have any idea about this movie. Don't have a clue. I love the slipcover on this though. But the first one I picked up is The Severed Arm. There's a psycho loose with an axe. His trademark, the severed arm. So yeah, I'm loving the slipcover on that one though. But I don't know anything about that. I don't even know if I've heard anybody really talk about that one much. I didn't have this one in the collection and it was getting low, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick this one up, and that is Demonoid. I heard this is not a good movie, but I don't know. We'll try it out. And that's the thing about how can I go? That's the thing about Vinegar Syndrome. You know, I read a post the other day on Facebook. Somebody was like, well, said did they not do any quality control because that was an absolutely horrible movie. And yeah, it reminded me of a thing last year that my friend from Steve's Horror Cave, Steve, told me. He said that he was talking to the guys from Vinegar Syndrome, and even they say they put out some shit movies. So, but the thing with them, it's more about preservation. You know, just getting those movies that would never have a chance or that's never made it past VHS and stuff like that, and preserving them so future generations can see. Because, you know, one movie that might be horrible, it might be a movie that, you know, somebody loves. You know, even though we find it terrible. So, I don't know. That's going off on a rant about. But yeah, they're more preservation than they are putting out quality most of the time, but I've always, they're my favorite release company by far. But I heard this one's terrible. But wanted it anyways. That is Beyond Evil. I don't know why I'm not. Yeah, a little dead silence there. But anyways, let's see what else we got. I heard this one's pretty good. It's got the same cover art. This one here, I'm looking forward to seeing that. And on the back, the little baby. But yeah, I've been really bad under the weather here for about the last 2 weeks, so I've not done much of anything. Next up is Beyond the Door 3. Now, I just recently watched the one that, the first one. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely worth watching, but from what I've heard, this one is really, really good. And I know you'll never be able to see it, but, yeah, right there. Got the little nips coming up. Oh, wow. Attention to detail, huh? But, yeah, that one got the, it's got a different cover art for the case as well. That freaking TV. But yeah, I heard this one's a really fun movie, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. I forgot about ordering a lot of these. Like this one, I did not realize I even, because I've been reading here the last little bit how this was a really good movie. So I'm glad I did order it. But that is Deadline. So, back of it looks real cool. And it's got a some different artwork for the front. But yeah, there was 2 or 3 people that was talking about how good that was. So, yeah. Now this one, it got nicked a little bit, one of the corners. But it'll be alright. Yeah, this one, I remember renting this back in the VHS days. I was really happy to hear that this was getting released from Vinegar Syndrome. That is Dolly Dearest. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. I keep saying that over and over, but yeah, this is the one that somebody was talking about the other day, how they thought it was just an absolutely terrible movie. And, you know, Okay, I'm back. Some technical difficulties. My daughter is staying with my mom, and they ended up doing FaceTime. So, for some reason, that immediately cut the video off. But anyways, yeah, this was the one that somebody was saying was a very terrible movie, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out anyways. Seeing what it's all about. The Immortalizer. That's hard for me to say with my hillbilly accent. So yeah, looking forward to checking that out. Yeah, I've had a lot of spare time here the last 2 weeks. I've watched so many movies, it's not even been funny. And I'm going to have to go back to work Monday, of course, right when this shows up. I would have loved to have had this 2 weeks ago. But anyways, yeah. Now this one, it's scuffed up like some people. Oh man, it's beat to crap. Little speckles in it. It is what it is though. Yeah, but this is the one. I was so happy when they announced this one. For this one, I used to watch this all the time as a kid. I only remember one scene out of it, and that's where he's riding the bike on top of the logs trying to get away from the motorcycle cop. But I think they done really good releasing this one, because this brought a lot of new people into, into Vinegar Syndrome, knowing who they are and stuff, which is a good and bad thing, because good thing being as though they're going to be spending more money, which means more money to get more movies to release. But on the other hand, they're going to be buying up all of the limited editions pretty quick. So yeah, but that sucks. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I haven't even. And that is rad. I know you'll never be able to see it, but this case, this looks rough right through there. And it's got but anyways, so this is 4K. This is their next 4K release. I got the 4K Tammy and the T-Rex last time, but yeah, this is probably going to be the first one I watch, just because I have not seen this in forever. I'm very, very excited that they released that. Now, hold on here. Yeah, all of these right here should complete everything I needed with that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot about this one. I got this package. This next one, like I'd said, looking very forward to this one. I like how they done that right there. But I remember. Okay, this one is Blood Games. But I remember this from way back in the this cover from way back in the VHS days, back in the mom and pop video store days. I remember that cover just like it was yesterday. I don't think I ever rented it though. I don't think I've ever watched this one. But yeah, and here is the slip for that. But I've heard that's a really good movie, so yeah. Looking forward to checking this out. Now these should complete everything. Should complete it. That's most of the line. But I am loving these VSA titles, and I had missed out. Like this one, I finally ordered it, and I'm glad I did, because I think it sold out not long after I ordered it. But I just love these VSA releases. Numbered slips, bottom loading, I'm loving that. I've not heard much about Savage Harbor, but this one, I was so sad that I missed out on this originally, and I was so happy. This was the first thing that I put in my cart during the sale, and I immediately went and checked out, because last year I had a problem with, they put some Jack Frost back up, and I took like 5 minutes and was going to put something else in my cart. I had it in my cart, and by the time I went to check out, they had sold out of it. So I immediately just put this in my cart, and yeah, I about bought this for $40 here recently off a guy, so I'm glad I didn't. But that is Evil Town. Yeah. So yeah, very glad to have that. And then this one looks interesting. Like I said, I love these boxes and stuff. I think that's just the coolest thing ever. But yeah, that is Hell Riders. Don't know much about this one. This one, I've heard mixed things on this one. I've heard it's a really terrible movie, and I've heard a lot of people say it's an extremely fun movie. That the fight scenes are just like really long and they just drag out. So, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. I had never heard of this one until they released it. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. But, yeah, definitely looking forward to checking this one out. And then last but not least, this cover art here is just, it's amazing. But I've heard this is a really fun movie because, you know, I love my horror films. That's my main love. But I also love, like, the 80s, 90s, just kind of action films. So, especially low budget action. And this looks like it's going to be really good. LA Wars. So, yeah, I'm looking really forward to checking that out. But, sorry, this video's been long enough. So, yeah, that was what all I have got from Vinegar Syndrome. Very happy. I wish I could have got more, but very happy with what I was able to get. Yeah, and thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.